Alright, you guys, we have the trailer for Dragon Ball DAIMA. This is just gonna be me really going over it, but we're gonna rewatch it again and then talk about it. I think a lot of people assume too much about what the show is gonna be. Everybody was only really calling this GT2 because Goku's gonna be a kid again, which really wasn't all GT was about. Like, Goku wasn't even really trying to turn himself back to an adult. I mean, he wanted to, but he was really just trying to get the black Dragon Balls and stuff. Like, the plot of that show wasn't even about Goku trying to turn himself from a kid back into an adult. That's what this show is about. So let's go ahead and check it out. Again, I want y'all to see this beautiful animation. Shintani style is back. I believe this show is still non-canon. I'm not too sure. Seems like it. I'm assuming it's still non-canon. But let's go ahead and play this joint. $1984. Goated battle. Goated moment. Goated Super Saiyan 4. Goated movie. Resurrection F was aight. It's black! Super. Dragon Ball Super Broly. That was a dope movie. I loved it. I love this one just as much. Yeah, I'm assuming this is non-canon since they're including GT in that whole lineup. It gotta be non-canon, which is fine. Toriyama be putting in work, bro. He ain't never gonna retire. You guys, just to let y'all know, this Shintani style is completely amazing. If Super the series does come back, which I believe it will, it needs to be in the Shintani style. I'm sorry, that style is so fucking beautiful, and it works so good for Dragon Ball. Like, next generation of Dragon Ball type of stuff, you know? It's like a blend between Super, Z, all that in one, and it's just so fluid. You know, it got a little bit of 3D stuff going on in it, but it's just slight. It's slight, but overall, it's some good ass 2D animation. They need to bring that back. Right now, Superhero, I wish it was in the Shintani style like the Super Broly movie, but I was okay with it for that. I wasn't tripping off it because the Superhero for me was actually one of the few good 3D CGI-ish animes that I actually like. I don't like a lot of them. I don't. But this right here, Superhero, solid. But yeah, Shintani style, I prefer that overall. But they need to bring this style back entirely. This needs to be the norm for Dragon Ball. Shintani cooked. Alright, this is what I was talking about. So basically, everybody's turned into kids, and it appears the villains, I'll go back to it, but it appears they're able to see across the whole timeline of Dragon Ball somehow. This is why I say it's non-canon. Like, we don't know when this is taking place. Bola is born, so this is obviously around the Super era, but it can just be just another non-canon Dragon Ball show or movie, like usual, for the anime stuff. But they all been made very youthful. Bola. Goku bring back the Power Pole. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I missed the Power Pole. Goku brought it back. Finally. But I'm assuming he's using this because more than likely, maybe when he turned to a kid, it's not like GT where he still retained like his Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, and all that power. I think he entirely is like back to square one, even with his power and energy and stuff, like going back to, his Kid Goku days, right? Where, he can do like a little Kamehameha and couldn't even fly. But I don't know, maybe he could fly. I'm not saying he can't, but Goku did move on from the Power Pole at some point. Like, he didn't even need it anymore, and he's bringing it back. So maybe he's just doing it for the sake of nostalgia. Just wants to use it again, just to fit the vibe. He's a kid again, might as well. But he doesn't really need it if he has all his full abilities, right? Unless he's being stripped down a bit, then the Power Pole makes sense. But Goku could just be doing it out of nostalgia. This looks so good. Drop this now. Release it now, bro. Bro, look at that right there. That sequence right there looks so smooth. Look at that. Dang, this looks so good. I'm about to bust.
I'm about to bust.
I'm about to bust. That look good. Now, let me go back real quick. Who's that? Don't know who that could be. That's definitely an alien, though. Now, let's go back, because... Yeah, I think, because I remember it was reported that this is non-canon, which is fine with me. I'm not tripping. Personally, I wouldn't want to see in the canon anime stuff Goku become a kid again, but this is like some non-canon, spin-off type of stuff. Fine by me. Just like GT, non-canon. But GT wasn't good for other reasons. But this looks good to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of against it because, Goku was gonna be a kid again. But like I said, this is more than likely non-canon. And usually when they do these recaps, right? They did it in the Dragon Ball Super movie, Dragon Ball Super Broly. They always skip over GT. They don't mention GT because they're going off the canon anime stuff, right? Then here they're showing GT, right? They're showing like the whole history of Dragon Ball 3 anime. So this is why I assume this is just non-canon, right? They skipped over a lot of the movies and stuff, which is a lot of them are also non-canon. But this here, I believe it's not going to be canon, which is fine by me. And I'm going to, sit back and enjoy it. It looks good to me. Like, it looks really good. That animation make me want to, so good. So fresh and so clean. Now, this villain right here. Bro got some luscious hair. Is he some evil Saiyan? Who knows? I don't know. He dripping though. Now, maybe these are some like weird keepers of time and stuff. Maybe they're gonna, dabble into some Xenoverse type of stuff, right? like I said, it's non-canon, so it's probably not gonna go off the current rules with Zeno, Beerus, and all them and stuff. And we didn't see Beerus and none of them in the actual trailer anyways. Like Beerus and Whis wasn't here. Maybe they're on their maybe they're on Beerus's home planet, but you don't see them up in here. But Bullet is here, so they're more than likely here, but just not part of the movie. Probably chilling on their planet doing whatever. But I'm highly assuming these are some like keepers of time, or some people that can view time, view the timeline, because they're looking at all of their events that happened in time with them, right? You got Boo Saga footage up in here, everything. Let's try to look for anything else. Let's go back just a little bit. Bobbity, Demon King Deborah. I mean, looking at his head, he kind of he might be a Supreme Kai. I ain't gonna lie to you. He kind of got a head like Shin. Kind of got the same haircut. His head looks pink. Maybe he's a Kai. I don't know. Dang, why they hiding his motherfucking... Yeah, he got on like them Kai clothes and shit. He might just be. Yeah. I'm down with it, bruh. I'm down with it. I'm not against it. You know, if this was canon, different story, but I don't think this is canon at all. And even if it is canon, I like Dragon Ball. I can watch it. If it works and they can make it work, I ain't really tripping off it. You know, you guys, just because they kids, this ain't no GT Season 2. It's just a new adventure. Something very different. And Goku and Shin on an adventure to, you know, get their friends back to normal size and figure out why these people made them kids again for some reason. Who knows? But this animation looks so good. Alright, guys. Make sure you guys go watch the original video. Go check out, you know, the channel that originally posted this. Go drop a like on it. Support it. Thank y'all for watching. Goes for that peace, love, positivity, and all that jazz. Don't do drugs. Like I always say. Deuces.
What did you do? What did you do?